More news, rumors and opinions Saturday PM October 26, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Al-Sudani directs to conclude contracts in euros. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani directed ministries and governorates to accept offers and bids and conclude contracts in euros, equal to the dollar. The Secretary-General of the Council of Ministers, Hamid al-Ghazi, said in a letter issued to state institutions that al-Sudani directed the acceptance of offers and bids and the conclusion of contracts in the European currency, euro, equal to the US dollar. In accordance with the decisions of the Council of Ministers and the instructions issued by the Central Bank of Iraq regarding the US dollar. Gold Telegraph. Transformation of the international monetary system. Friday the 25th of October 2024. Somebody should ask Jerome Powell or Janet Yellen about the BRICS plan to create a new international exchange of precious metals. Hint: they won't. Breaking news. Japan's Finance Minister Katsunobu Kato discussed developments in the foreign exchange market with United States Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. You can't make this stuff up. Recent moves in foreign exchange rates were discussed at a bilateral meeting today between Finance Minister Kato and Treasury Secretary Yellen. Australia's central bank recorded its fourth straight year of accounting losses in 2024. $2.78 billion loss. You are reading this right. Breaking news. The federal government is investigating cryptocurrency company Tether for possible violations of sanctions and anti-money laundering rules. Nobody saw this coming. Authorities looking at possible violations of anti-money laundering and sanctions rules. Again, I have said this for years. Watch for gold-backed stablecoins. The CEO of America's largest bank, Jamie Dimon, says the global order is at risk. In other words, a transformation of the international monetary system. Nader from the Mideast Monday night, Tuesday morning. I was in bed and I received a phone call around 2 o'clock in the morning over here in the States. They go like, "Hey Nader, you go on Forex and watch what's happening in Forex." I go to Forex and I see this spike. Boom. Big spike. This first time since 20 years I see it. I look at it and it's missing 1 0. Instead of 3 zeros is only 2 zeros. I'm there looking at it. I'm not believing myself what I'm seeing, and I see it going down too. Back to 0.00076. For me they bring to do it. They're testing it. They testing it late night or early morning over there just to see how it's going to work out. If you go to Google, type in Iraqi dinar exchange rate. Click 5D, last 5 days view. If you go there you see it lost its 0 and it's 0.0014 instead of 0.0076. Mark Z, via PDK, article. MP, Member of Parliament, it is not possible to pass the 2025 budget without sending the final accounts from the last 2 years. This is a big one. Along with the HCL, it looks like we will soon be getting the revaluation we are looking for. Dead Doomsday Countdown. US heads into one of most challenging periods in history, Peter Grandage. Kitco News. October 26, 2024. Jeremy Shafron, anchor at Kitco News, interviews Peter Grandage, founder of petergrandage.com. To discuss his stark forecast for the U.S. economy amid rising global power shifts, de-dollarization efforts, and BRICS recent developments. Grandage says America is entering its worst-ever economic, social, and political era, raising concerns about debt, retirement, and potential currency shifts as BRICS grows its influence. This segment dives into Grandage's 10 Commandments for investors, emphasizing capital preservation over appreciation. He breaks down the latest warning from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. He also shares his outlook on gold, U.S. stocks, and the U.S. dollar. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.